Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope everyone is having a great Friday. Last day of work this week for most. And it's time to finish the day with a short stream. Today's stream is gonna be short, maybe 2 hours long. And that's why I thought about playing this game. I don't know if you guys heard. It's a very underrated game, I think. It's a tactics RPG. I'm gonna show you guys. Pretty much you just control a mercenary company and you do contracts and stuff. Fight enemies, fight monsters and whatnot. Kinda... No, I wouldn't say it reminds Fire Emblem in any aspect. Maybe just a turn-based part, but it's more like a tactics ogre. I'm gonna show you. We're going with the tutorial beginning. Anyways, there isn't much difference between these two. The start is pretty much the same. Difference is that in this one you start with a tutorial battle, but it doesn't affect much the gameplay. So there isn't much difference. Let's give our company a more fitting name because we are definitely gonna lose this. This game is actually pretty difficult. We're going for permanent destruction, obviously. Let's pick... This one is very good. I'm going with this one. We're just gonna be dead anyways. Not going beginner, I'm going veteran because on veteran there are no buffs nor penalties, so I think it's the more balanced difficulty, at least in theory. Starting funds, we're going medium. Let's go unexplored for the Fog of War, and let's begin this. So we begin here in this tutorial battle. With it you guys can have a feel of what to expect. Here we have our guys fighting, the enemies fighting. As a rule of thumb, if the character is facing east, it's yours or in your team, and if it's facing west, it's the enemy. That's a rule of thumb. I'm not gonna move anyone. Let's stay like this. Let's shoot. Here we can see it's pretty much tactics ogre. It's pretty much the same setting. Everyone in the battle, everyone in the map. It doesn't really follow Fire Emblem's logic of squares and whatever. It's hexagons and stuff. So let's just begin this. Not gonna do anything crazy. Let's just move this guy here. Movement is very important in this game actually, so we have to be careful with that. Let's see if they come up to us. They don't. We have that enemy running, but he always does that in the tutorial. Let's not worry about that. I'm gonna spear wall again because this ability, whenever someone gets close to you in the adjacent hexagon, they're gonna take damage. Or at least they're gonna roll for an attack, and if you hit, you deal damage. That's more adequate, I think. And this is really good for generating zones of control, so that the enemy doesn't walk up to you. Shoot again. Miss, it's fine. Okay, they're coming. Yeah, okay. So here we have quite an advantage for us. They've walked here, and one of the attacks of the axe is this round swing, where you attack every adjacent square. It's hexagon. It's gonna hit your own troops too, so you need to be careful. In this case, both of them are isolated here. I'm just gonna do this. We miss. Natural. No big deal about that. I'm gonna move the crossbowmen forward, and they're gonna attack me. Let's see. If I lose, yeah. So this is what to expect about this game. You see, the AI, it hits you really easily. It's very easy for them to hit you. So this game can be very unforgiving with the RNG. Here we have the 45% chance to hit and 40. Let's see if we can hit. We do. That's good. This guy just didn't die because of the tutorial, by the way. He's at 1 HP. He should be dead. And that's what to expect in this game. This game is very unforgiving. We hit that. That's very good. Let's pressure the X guy with this. His morale is still breaking. You see, there is morale in this game too, which is represented by the flag here, the white flag. If it raises completely, that character is gonna retreat, no matter what. You just lose control of the character and he just starts running away from you. But when it's kinda raised like this, it's giving you just few penalties, like lower chance of hitting and I think higher chance of taking damage too. But I'm not so sure about that. We don't do anything with this guy. He's gonna attack again. He missed this time. That's good. Shoot him. Nice. And now he's fleeing. Look, he's fleeing. So in this situation we just won the battle, even though we should have lost this guy. We won this battle. Here we go. Pretty bad. Quite the pathetic beginning of a campaign, but I'll take it. So here we go. We only start with these 3 blokes. We start with 1 HP because of the atrocious beginning. Let's reorganize this. So ideally, from what I've learned, you should start with spears because they have a higher chance to hit. You can see here that it has a plus 20% chance of hitting, even though the damage isn't very impressive. It's just 25 to 30. 25% of the damage ignores armor, which is decent. 90% effective against armor, that's quite good actually. But still, the weapon is not impressive. Let's compare it with the with this. It has a damage of 35 to 70, 40% ignores armor, and 125% effective against armor. So the woodcutter's axe is really good. Problem is, the attack uses 6 action points, 6 AP, and you always start with 9 every turn. So you can only do 1 attack. And it doesn't have the chance of hitting like the spear. It doesn't have the plus 20%. So in general, you just want to invest in shields because shields are really good. And in spears because your team is just going to be missing a lot. It's going to miss a lot of attacks. There are builds too, lots of perks here. When you level up you can change your skills too, you can upgrade them, but we're gonna get to that later. This game is quite complex, so let's not delve into these more complex affairs. Loyal and irrational, it's okay. Fearless, that's pretty good. And this guy is fat. Not ideal, but it's fine. Iron Jaw. Pretty much he's harder to injure. Okay. Let's go with this quest. Let's go to the city. Let's go to Varel. There we go. Expect to get paid for this. And we haven't finished business with Hoggart. Hoggart is the guy who retreated in that battle. The lore pretty much is that we are already a mercenary company, and we got a contract on this Hoggart guy, and he just outmaneuvered our company and fled. That's pretty much the lore, and now we want to get him dealt with. That's what we shall do. So, if I'm not mistaken, we now have an objective to go to another city. That's pretty far. We gotta recruit 3 more men and buy some stuff. Okay. I saw a poacher. This guy's a poacher. Kinda expensive to hire. We have only 2400 gold. This guy costs 500. That's quite a lot. Especially since once you see how much we get from contracts. So this guy's gonna be pretty expensive. But what matters is that when you have this guy rolled really bad. This is a really bad guy. But usually when you have a background like this, like poacher and whatever, you have the tendency of starting with more ranged skill, which was unfortunately not the case here. This guy pretty much sucks. So we were very unlucky. But his melee skill is actually pretty decent, and he has star in defense. Star means that for every level up he has a higher chance of getting an extra point in this. When we get to a level up interface, I'm gonna show you and you guys are gonna understand. But this guy is a tank. Defense, defense and HP. He's a tank. So he just loses his bow. You ain't gonna be using that. Let's see what equipment we can get him. Even though he's not what we expected, we wanted him to be an archer. Him being a defender works really well too, because he is well qualified for that. Let's buy him a shield, and we can use this bludgeon even though it's not a good weapon. It has its utilities. It has... here he has a knockout which deals less damage, but it has a chance to stun. Stun means that the guy who is stunned, he just loses a turn. So this can be really good, but the damage is even less impressive than the spear and doesn't have the bonus chance of hitting. So not the ideal weapon for someone with a low attack like 56, but it's good enough. We could get this too, but this armor is very... We just move on to the other city. Let's see if we can get better recruits there, maybe better equipment too. He has a brewery, ruins, orchard. This game has a lot of lore, but... ambush straight routes, unlucky. This means that stuff here is gonna be more expensive. Yeah, look at this. It's worth 200, but it costs 440. Yeah, so we have a spear here. I'm gonna take it. Shield for 145. That's very oppressive. No good armor. Maybe this Gambeson. Yeah, we can get that. Let's see who we can hire. Ooh. Oath Taker. This guy's 9 grand. But he's level 2. We have a bowyer. So this guy might actually be an archer, unlike the false archer we got. Was this Squire? And he has a very good piece of armor. This guy's very good. Another Squire? Okay. These guys are very good. They're expensive on the daily wage. Very expensive. 20 is very oppressive. But the armor is very good. I don't really care about the weapon. The hatchet doesn't really matter. But this armor is really good. Yeah, but the daily wage is very oppressive. Still, let's get this guy. 1 attack, 3 on melee. This guy is gonna be a swordsman in the future, but for now he's just gonna sit there. Let's replace this. Let's put him in the middle. And let's give this guy a piece of armor, because this guy is valuable. Even though he's not what we expected, we wanted him to be an archer. He has a good growth rate, so we're gonna keep him. We don't have money for this guy. We need to make 150 somehow. We cannot. That's very lucky. I remember in the other city there was a guy who could be hired. Oh, this guy here. Day Taylor. There's a 7-2, 5 per day. But I'm gonna take this guy for 90 bucks. Yeah. Initiative, HP and fatigue. This guy is really bad. He has somewhat decent melee skill for someone who is not acquainted with combat, but he sucks regardless. Okay, finished this. Now we should get the next. Yeah, we need to return to Varel. But I'm gonna come back to the city and hire the bowyer, because that bow is really good, and archers, if they grow well, they can make a good difference in combat. We'll return with his head. Okay. Do we have anything to do here? Oh. Let's sell this. Doesn't do anything. 20 armor is nothing. It's just encumbering our inventory for no reason. Okay. So this guy is pretty good. I'd like him to not die. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna approach. How many tools? Okay. We're gonna get more tools because every time let me see if I have a piece of equipment here. It's being repaired, and every repair it costs some tools, so we need to keep that in mind. This game has a lot of stuff for you to manage. You have to manage food, money, tools, even ammunition. So you have to keep a lot of stuff in mind. Kind of worrisome that this guy doesn't have a shield, but he has good armor. 80 armor for the early game is really good. So it should not be a concern for us. At least initially. So how are you looking? 29. How long? How long until he heals up? Does it show? No. Let's camp for a while. When you're encamped, time is passing faster and you heal and repair quickly. So it's ideal here. Let's wait until midday. There. How are you looking? 46 out of 61. Not ideal, but I don't want to wait for too long. Let's go. Let's engage these guys. Brigand thugs and a poacher. So we have an enemy archer, and we have a lot of troops that don't have shields. And that's very worrisome because archers, they are gonna demolish your troops without shields. They don't have shields either. But I see a flail. It's a wooden flail, it's not very menacing. But this hatchet can deal damage if he hits. Still, let's just wait. Let's delay our turn. Let's wait for them to come. So that's the enemy, okay. That's Hoggart. He's with a good sword, good armor, but he has no helmet. If only we had a flail, this would be really good, because flails, I think flails are the best weapons in the game, because they can ignore the defense bonuses from shields. Let me see if I can show you. Here, shields, they have plus 15 to melee and range defense. It depends on the shield. This specific shield that gives that. Others, they give other bonuses. But shields, they're really good, especially in the early game. So flails, they not only ignore the shield, the defensive bonus from the shield, but also they have a special attack that always hits the head. So this guy, with his exposed head like this, if we had a flail, he would be dead. And then we will be able to get everything from him. We will get his armor, which seems to be pretty good. We get his shield, his sword, everything. Unfortunately, we do not have that, so I'm gonna have to make do with what we have. So this guy just walked up to us. Let's start to corner him. I'm gonna leave the others waiting. Yes, good. So this guy, even though this guy is using a flail, which is a more menacing weapon, this dude, if he lands a hit, we're in trouble. So I think it's best to take this guy down first. Let's target him with the crossbow. There we go. Good hit. Good hit. I want to try to use this guy to make a sweeping attack here. This dude, he just walks here. Walk here. Just hit this guy. Wow! Okay. And here I was talking shit about the bludgeon. Ah, but I moved myself poorly. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna put this guy here because he is a defender. He has better chances to defend against every threat, so it's more intelligent to put him in the front. Let's start to attack this guy. We missed an 81%. Classic. Sweep! We missed everything. Let's... Okay. Not a lot of damage. Not good. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Ah, we hit the body. I like it. Okay. So he's not gonna attack. He's just shield walling. Okay. Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. This guy doesn't have a shield. I missed an 81%. This dude, he is threatened by two guys, and he hits my dude with a shield twice. So this is the kind of RNG you have to expect from this game. This is just business as usual. I'm just gonna shield wall him because he's really fucked, so I'm just gonna focus on his defense. He missed. That's good. Let's damage this. And we kind of need to kill this guy quickly. Okay, that works. Let's hit. It's fine. Kill them. Nice! Even though it seems like it's just for flavor, stuff like that, like taking their heads off, to put it mildly, it has a strong morale impact in the enemies, so it's nice when it happens. I want you to retreat. You're pretty much out of this fight already. You cannot move anywhere. You can move here to have a straight line to this guy. So what I want to do, I want to try to... Oh, it's 30%. Oh, no. Oh, he missed. I could break his shield because axes, they have this special attack that breaks the shield. But I kind of want to get that shield, so I'm not gonna do that. He's riposting. So it's not a good idea if I just attack him relentlessly. But still, I don't think there's anything better to do. Ow. Okay, we hit his head. Oh, we just need... This guy's running from me. I just need to hit his head one more time. Because then we can get everything. Getting the armor is one of the best things that can happen. Because armor in this game is very expensive. Okay. Don't hit that, but it's fine. I'm gonna put this guy behind here to preserve his health. Hit his head. Damn it. Well, we cannot reach him, but we're almost there. He's gonna hit me. No, what is he doing? Hit his head. There we go. Okay, this was blessed. This was blessed. We hit his head twice. That was very good. Now I'm gonna start to threaten this dude. Let's try to surround him. Good, I move first, meaning that I can just stop him from running. He attacks me instead, okay. This is worrisome because knives, they have a special attack that ignores armor. It has a very low chance of hitting, but knowing this game's RNG, I don't want to gamble with that. So let's just go with the high HP units. There we go. Easy win. We get everything from him. The sword, the armor, the shield, everything. This was a blessed battle. Blessed. This was absolutely blessed. This armor here that we got from him, this thing, it says it's worth 250. But in practice, you're not gonna find it for less than 400. So getting this was a really good stroke of luck. I'm gonna give this to the high armor dude. You don't have anything special, so don't really care. You can get this, and you are gonna get the sword. The sword is gonna be spectacular for this guy because he has good melee skill growth and melee defense. And it's especially good for swords because of this. Every sword has this. Whenever the enemy attacks you and he misses and you are with this riposte on, you're gonna retaliate the attack. So it's perfect for him because he's gonna get a lot of defense and he's gonna have a good offensive skill too. So this is just perfect for him. This is very good. This guy is looking really good. He's expensive, but he's fine so far. So let's finish this contract. Go for 100 gold. We don't have anyone else to recruit, only these detailers. They are very cheap, but they're not usually worth it. We need more tools, we only have 4. So we're gonna have to buy one for almost 300 bucks. That's not good. Let's see if we can change some equipment. So we have this wooden flail. And even though I said that flails are the best weapons in the game, the wooden flail is just pathetic. Look at the damage, it's just not worth it. It's better to have pretty much any other weapon than this. Besides that, I don't think we have anything else to do. We got even a bow, which is pretty decent. And we only have 800 bucks. That's suboptimal because the archer was what? 950? So that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, we got an injury too. Getting an injury is annoying. I mean, this injury doesn't do anything. It's just -3 fatigue. Recovery, it does make some difference, but it's not the end of the world either. So it's pretty safe. It's no big problem with this. Problem is that healing these injuries, it costs you medical supplies, which is pretty bad. It's at night, everything is closed. Let's just encamp here and wait for dawn. Now, there we go, it's open. Let's see who else we can hire. Given our team's composition, I think another archer would be ideal. Because we already have 5 frontliners, but only 1 backliner. So I think another archer would be ideal here. We have this other squire, and we are having a really good experience with this squire. Right? Oh no, this guy's a poacher. This is the squire. Yeah, this is the squire. We're having a good experience with this guy. But I want the bow. I want the bowman. So let's see if we can sell some stuff. We can sell these axes, they're not really that good. We have this armor. It's my favorite armor for the early game. It has good HP and it's not that expensive. It's pretty expensive, but it's not that expensive. Gonna sell this too. Gonna sell these rags. Let's look at these contracts. So here's when the game starts. I need some payment in advance. Let's see what it is. Drive off brigands. We expect a lot of combat from this, which is good and bad. Good because we get a lot of XP and maybe loot. Bad because if we have a stroke of bad luck, we're gonna be one step closer to losing the campaign. So let's see what the other contracts have to offer. So this is a caravan. Let's get more. Grunkraut. So caravans. Maybe I'm gonna show you guys later. The caravan is a very tricky contract. I'm gonna show you if I do it. What? No, no, no! I misclicked. I should have taken that. Okay. That was my mistake. That was really stupid. And accept this contract. Gonna hire this guy. How much do we pay per day? I don't know. What is this bow? Hunting bow. Yes, it's very good. Look at it. 40 to 60 damage. Let's compare with this. 30 to 50. And it has more effectiveness against armor too. So this guy is really good. Gonna give him any melee weapon, even though knives, I don't really like knives on them as a melee weapon. I prefer to have polearms. We obviously don't have an available polearm here, so let's just go. Oh man, misclicking that contract hurts. It does hurt. Okay, so we have an ambition here. We choose what our goal is gonna be. One option is to have a good relationship with the city, with the village. And the other option is to find a random enemy settlement and raid it. I don't usually have good experiences with raiding, so I'm just gonna go with this. It's the safest bet. For you to gain relations with a settlement, all you have to do is fulfill contracts. That's all, and you lose relationship. So the problem with this is that enemies have tiers here in this game. They have tiers. The brigand thugs, they are the most basic brigand types. This is the raider. It's more for a mid-game enemy. So these guys, they are gonna be of higher level, and the most worrisome part is that they're gonna have better equipment. We can just lose the campaign here, boys. We can just lose on the second contract, which would be pathetic of me. We were... this is a pike. This weapon is a pike. It's really damn strong. Look at their armor too. Yeah, even though we don't have a flail. Look at all these guys without helmets. A flail here would be devastating for them. Why the hell do we start with a low morale? What's wrong with this guy? Okay, so we were very unlucky with this dude. Yeah, and even though his skills are affected by his wavering morale, which does decrease defense as well, he has decent skills, but this debuff can be really problematic. What's the chance? 32. Let's wait for them to get closer. They're not. So these dudes are gonna shoot at us. That's a problem. And he blocked the pikeman. Okay, I should have just shot him. I'm gonna give the higher ground to the crossbowman because he's more competent than the archer that we hired. We're just gonna wait. We're not going to engage these dudes. It doesn't make any sense unless they charge at us and they start throwing, which is what they're gonna do. Then we start to move towards them. But until then, we're just gonna stay on the defensive. There is no reason for us to go ahead. We have the ranged advantage. So let's just sit back. Of course, we missed that. To be expected. And I guess you're just gonna sit back. Maybe their strategy is to make me lose my ammunition, something like that. I don't know what their plan. Okay, they're going in. What the hell? What? Okay, so he just left the pikeman there isolated, meaning I can just surround this dude. Even though I cannot attack because these tiles are really bad, they cost 3 action points instead of 2. I'm gonna just capitalize on this. Let me just step back with this so that he doesn't land a hit on me. I don't think he's gonna throw yet. Yes, we're not gonna be able to attack. But I'm going to surround this guy. There we go. We already damaged his morale. I'm gonna move ahead. I don't think it's worth attacking here. The chance is very low. Doesn't make sense to attack. I'm just gonna waste ammunition. And here we go. We're surrounding him. So with this guy, he has 54% chance. That's very good. Let's see if he hits the head. No, he doesn't hit anything. He's gonna move ahead. Yes, and he is within my range. This is a problem. The problem with this spike is that it deals 60 to 80 damage, so it can just one-shot my troops because they don't really have good armor. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move really slowly here. Let's raise our shield. I cannot raise my shield here. This is a problem. I cannot shoot him either. That's a bigger problem. There he goes. He's attacking me. He's throwing stuff. So what we can do is break his shield. And honestly, even though I would like to have his shield, I think it's more important to preserve all the manpower that we can, because this fight is going to be really hard. It's going to be tough. Yeah. So this is going to be very problematic. I knew this fight would suck when I saw raiders. Oh, that's a... So we have to deal with... A stun? We hit, but we didn't stun him. I think we're gonna lose this, boys. Yes, I think we're gonna lose this. It's looking pretty rough right now. Okay, we need to deal some damage to this guy. We need to break his morale. The axe guy, he's just gonna die. I don't see him surviving this. He's gonna throw. And he lands. And the pikeman's gonna attack first. He's gonna target my axe man and he's gonna kill him. Oh, he targeted the archer. Okay. In this case, it's better to shoot him twice. We miss, but it's fine. Oh, he dodges that. Nice. Man, can you stop missing the 81%? That's the problem with this. All it takes is one stroke of bad luck and you're out of the game. Yeah, let's see. He's gonna attack me. Yeah. Okay, boys, I think we lost this. The Raider RNG was really unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, we hit that. I mean, look at how many 80% we're missing. Oh, there isn't really a chance for us to win this, is there? I mean, we don't have a choice. Yeah. If our RNG was at least moderate, this guy would be dead. But we missed, what? 3 or 4 80%ers in a row. So... it's rough, man. We just lost the Axe guy. Yeah. This is insanely unlucky. Oh man. Missing that many 80% was just unreal. And we still miss the 80%. Yikes. Finally we hit that. He's gonna kill. Oh no, it's the other one. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can stun him. No, actually it's just better to attack. Just attack. You just try to stay alive with the shield wall. You target the lone guy. Cannot move. Cannot move. Cannot move. Yeah. Well, best bet is to just do this and keep attacking him. We gotta break his morale somehow. So he's just trying to get the archer. Okay. We don't have the fatigue to do a shield wall anymore, so it's just better to attack. Cannot reload. Cannot attack again. Fatigued. We are fatigued too. Fatigued. Fatigued. Okay, at least we can control this guy. Nice. This was pretty good. If we can... unlikely. But if we could break this guy's morale... yeah. He's gonna... oh, he missed. Good. Cannot shoot with the crossbowman anyways. We're fatigued. Cannot move. Not do anything. Fatigued. Screwed. Cannot shoot because our team is in front, so we can do a bad friendly fire incident. Let's threaten this guy with this dude. There we go. Well, we won, but at a very expensive cost. We lost this guy. We got their armor, we got the bike, we got the helmet. At least we have that going. These weapons, that's one of the reasons why I don't like two-handed weapons at the start of the game, because if the enemy hits you, your armor is just so weak that you're just gonna be obliterated. So it is often better to just use shields. Just use shields. Compensate your defense, your low defense with a shield. Because it's not worth using two-handed weapons early on. This guy is really bad. He was a very bad recruit. But it happens, it happens. It's no big deal. We have this gentleman here. He has HP, fatigue, and resolve growth. He suits better for a tank. So let's just invest in defense and HP for him. Perks, I always go with the student because it gives additional 20% experience from battle, and additional XP is always very good. Compounds to better results later on. This is a bad injury. We are with some bad injuries, really bad injuries. Pretty much everyone in the team is with an annoying injury. This is just this guy. He doesn't have a concerning injury. Give this guy. For him, he doesn't really have anything going on. At least it was a good offense level. Let's give him offense, resolve, and ranged defense. Same, let's go for the experience. There are a lot of perks here. I can later explain, but usually I just go student first, and then depending on the build, I go for something else for level 3. Fast adaptation is really good because it stacks a 10% additional chance of hitting if you miss an attack. So if you keep missing, which is what happened to me in this fight, my chance to hit would just increase, which would offset the bad luck. But yeah, there are many perks. For this guy, attack, defense, and defense. Pretty much a perfect level for him. And the worst part about losing the X guy is that he started with 60 attack, which is pretty good. For this dude, he's the defender, so HP and defense. I'm not gonna invest in attack with him. I just want him to tank. That's all I want. So I'm gonna give him student as well here. For the crossbowman, I'm gonna go for melee skill, for ranged, and for ranged defense as well. Why melee? Because you can change equipments during a fight. And what I usually do, since the pike or any polearm pretty much has a range of 2 tiles, meaning you can attack from behind another unit, I just use these archers to attack the enemies from a distance, and then when they get close, I use the polearms to deal damage. Because polearms, they usually have a higher damage. They are more effective against armor too, and they don't spend ammunition, so for me it's just a win-win. Makes sense to do that. And if I'm not mistaken, the pike is one of the best items early on because it has an additional chance of hitting, right? Yeah, it has a 10% extra chance of hitting, so it's really good. We were lucky that we got the pike. Legit one of the best weapons, maybe in the game. So the town no longer has the ambush trade routes, meaning the stuff here is gonna be cheaper. It's still quite expensive, but it's cheaper than before at least. There is no chance we can recruit that guy, is there now? We would have to make 500 bucks. Had I not cancelled that contract by accident, this would be no problem. How many supplies? Yeah. Alright, so we lost money with this contract. Because we can see here that we're gonna use between 8 to 16 medical supplies, and a stack of 20 medical supplies costs 360 more precisely. And we were paid what? We were paid like 340, so we lost a good guy, and we're gonna lose 360 for the medical supplies, so that contract just sucked. It's my fave game. Bro, this game is really fun, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's quite stressful, dude. I don't know if you saw the contract that I just did, but it's my second contract, and I already was matched up against bandit raiders, so they pretty much just obliterated my team. I lost a dude, and the rest of the team is injured, so wasn't worth it at all. But still, it's a really fun game, dude. Despite everything, it's really fun. Just gonna sell these axes. I don't think they're worth for the early game. Early game, I just use the spear and shield tactic, and that's about it. Now we're gonna have to take this. Caravan contracts, they seem very peaceful, but they're quite tricky, and I usually lose my playthroughs on caravan contracts because we don't get to pick and choose what we fight. The other contracts we can just abandon, or we can just retreat from a battle on the caravan. But the problem with the caravan is that you fight so many battles consecutively sometimes that you just get worn out and your team just dies eventually. So it's a very tricky contract to do. So I think I'm gonna have to take this. 170 is kinda pathetic. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, and there is the toll cost too. Yeah, we just got busted in that contract. We just got busted straight up. Is there anything else to sell? No, not really. Yo, Zoe, what's up, man? You're a graphic designer too? That's cool, dude. Yeah, so let's just see. If we're lucky, we're not gonna get into any battles here. Well, pretty close, no battles, so that was pretty fortunate. Let's see who else we can hire here. We have a farmhand with a flail. We have a witch hunter. Witch hunter is pretty good. They start with a decent crossbow. So I wouldn't see my chat. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. I was just absorbed. But yeah, that's cool, bro. And it's one of your favorite chats. One of your favorite games too, right? That's pretty cool, bro. Yo, this is cheap. Okay, really lucky. Actually, dude, we might just get 2 stacks of these, because I almost never find medical supplies that are this cheap. Almost never. Usually I find them at 400 or 300. My bad, my bad. My bad, missus. So let's see the contracts here. Delivery contract. Wanna see your stuff later, bro? I mean, lady. I can check it later if you want. Delivery. See if we can get more. No. No. Varel. It's the same city in the beginning of the game. 130. That's nothing, but At least delivery contracts, they're pretty much free. Little brigand problem. Alright, I'm gonna give it a go later on. Thanks for offering. 400. Gotta think about this. Ay, 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 ay. Still very injured. I mean, this guy doesn't really matter. He just straight up sucks, so I don't really care if he dies. But this dude is quite valuable. And he's with a reduced... No, at least he's not with a reduced attack. But this injury can be really annoying too. This is reducing his HP. Can be dangerous. Again, this guy is not very valuable anyways, but still. It's not good to keep on losing troops like this. Problem is that these things, they can heal between 1 to 3 days. You know what, bro? Gonna get another stack of this, and I'm gonna get the brigand contract. If we win, we win. If we lose, we just restart. It's no big deal. Stay 4 anyways. Doesn't really matter. Some thugs and 1 raider. Better. Means that... Aye, so... These some? Means a lot, apparently. Quite frankly... Let's retreat so that they don't have the hill advantage over us. Damn, that's a lot of them. So let's wait for them to come to us. They don't have shields, meaning they're gonna be easy targets for us. I think we should retreat 1 more tile. Yes. Even though it doesn't really matter, I think. Yeah, look at the height disadvantage. It's really annoying. Good. I don't think we need to move. No, we need to move 1 tile. Yes, let's move 1 tile back. No, I'm gonna shoot from here. Nice. Good hit. Let's move them 1 tile back. And let's shield wall this. Shield wall, spear wall, I mean. I don't think they're gonna try to break the spear wall. Let's see if we can hit them. Yikes, this dude has not landed a single arrow shot so far. Pathetic. Let's see if they come to us. Oh, he's up in the front. Ah, but he's protected by this thug here. Okay. Spear wall again. Yeah, they're not gonna move. Oh, hi! Hello, friend. The hell was that? Oh. What? Okay. That was very good for me, actually. So we just focus this guy. Good. They're getting blasted by the spear walls, and this guy is surrounded. So I think the strategy here is to just surround this guy, because this dude is the problem. These others, they are not likely to deal much damage, but this dude, the raider, he's going to be big problem if we don't deal with him. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip this turn. Good. Good. Ah, damn it. Okay, this is bad, because I wanted to move this guy here so that we could just start to surround him, but guess that's not gonna happen. And he's armed with a flail. This flail is not gonna do anything to us because it's gonna deal very little damage, but at least we won't. The problem is that we won't be able to surround. So let's just attack him isolated. I'm gonna shoot him because I want to break his morale, and I'm gonna change weapons, because changing weapons, unless you have this, the quick hands, it costs you 4 action points. So it's just better for me to shoot, not reload, and change weapons. For him, you can just do this, and let's start to bash this guy, because we really need to deal damage to him. We need to break his morale. Problem is that I think he acts first. No, not really. Let me see if I can stun. No, he's gonna act really late. So we can just do this. Nice. See if we can do something, at least. Thank you. This guy's retreating, let's shoot him. This guy is retreating too, he's gonna move next, so I want to attack him now. Bam! Ah. Ah, that's fatigue, yeah. Gonna control him. Run them down! Surround this dude. I don't want him to retreat. Ah, he's fatigued. There. Impossible for him to retreat. Yeah. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. The 3 raiders, 4 raiders, they blasted us. But this one, which was what? 5 or 6 thugs and 1 raider. Look at the difference. Even though the raider killed his compatriot, which was very fortunate, and it's not something that you can really rely on. It's a welcome surprise regardless. Attack, defense, and that's a good HP level, but I prefer ranged defense. For perk, I'm gonna pick... He's gonna be using swords. Mini, he has to have a high defense and good attack too. He's mostly gonna be using riposte later on, when he's capable of defending for himself. Steel Brow seems good. Resolve might be good for him too, because he is gonna be in a lot of fights. We can go for fast adaptation though, it's the basic. This loser leveled up. Good ranged level. This. And I don't know if Resolve is gonna do anything for him. Because he's always gonna start with a bad morale, so don't know if it's worth. But easy contract. I don't even think we took damage from this. We did. We took 1 damage. They hit us once, so it's really good. Lots of medical supplies too. Okay. So, oof, 2 skulls. I really want this witch hunter in our team. We got a good helmet too. This one is what? 105. It's similar to this one. It's always good to have a heavily armored wing, because they're gonna be tanking a lot anyway, so giving them armor always is ideal. So what is this? Talisman. Is this worth to you? Pay more when it's done. 520. Two skulls. Let's see where this goes. Let's replace this. Gonna give this guy a better. Ooh, this dude didn't even have a helmet. What's his short sword? Short sword or falchion? I think a falchion is better. Yeah. Correct equipment, please. There we go. Alright. One more fight upon us. With a wounded team. Yeah, this injury is what worries me. We don't have a shield with this guy. How much is a shield here? We have this. 46 bucks. I don't think it's worth it. Let's just go for it. Anyway, that guy is not really worth it, so let's just let's go head on to this. 7 thieves. So it's all thugs. 6 of us against 7 thugs. I didn't repair my armor. Aye, that's how you lose campaigns, friend. So I don't want to engage them right now. What I'm gonna do, if they move 2, they can attack me because they have 9 action points too. Each tile costs 2 and an attack costs 4. So they can move 2 tiles and attack me, no problem. So I need to move 2 tiles at least in order to keep the same distance. Yes, let's do that. So we have a lot of dangerous enemies here because the clubmen, they're not very concerning, but the daggers, they can be really tricky. I should have shot first. And the problem with the daggers is that they can just ignore your armor. It has, as I said before, it has a very low chance of hitting, but if it does, it just ignores your armor, so you can just die really quickly. So what we don't want to do... I should have shot first, I did the same mistake again. Good hit on his head. Almost no HP, but it's okay. I don't think they're gonna attack me right now. So maybe a spear wall. But at the same time I don't want to waste fatigue with this. So let's just look. They're coming, but they're not that close just yet. Shoot this guy. Miss, obviously. Okay, so... oh, this guy's gonna die to bleeding, I guess. Uh-huh. Right, so they're just conveniently stopping one tile away from me. Perhaps they're baiting me to make me attack them and then they have an attack as well, but I'm not gonna be dumb and do that. I'm gonna instead turn done, axe in 4 turns. What I'm gonna do is just spear wall. Let's reload this. This guy is dead. I am not really worried about him. Good. Very good. Spear wall this too. He didn't move. Okay. We don't have anything else to do. Yes. Oh, that's a problem. Yes, see? He just ignores the armor. And we miss both attacks. Ooh, that's a very good hit. Maybe we can force this guy to die? No. Yeah. So that's the dangerous part about daggers. If they hit, you just die. Good. Why did I reload? Yeah, shoot this guy then. Ugh. Stay with the spear wall. You are going to move here now. We're not gonna spear wall again. We're gonna focus on this guy. Ah, damn it. Ah, and he stuns me. Oh boy. Okay. This guy is with a dagger, so I want him to die. There we go. Sword can be dangerous, but it's not that menacing. Ugh, losing the turn there was very bad though. He's gonna hit my armor? No. Pickaxes, they have a special thing. They are of the hammer class, meaning it has a special attack that deals almost no damage to your health, but it ruins your armor. So I want this guy to die. Let's see if we can... Oh man. I'm gonna lose another troop. Retreats at least. Yikes. I cannot shield wall this. I want this guy to die. There we go, that's good. Hello? This guy's gonna flee, so he's not my concern. I don't have anything to do. I cannot shield wall. So we just lost this unit pretty much. Oh, yeah. Hitting this would be good. Oh, well, never mind. Put on the dagger. What's the chance? 28. Yeah, this is the attack that ignores the armor, and it's a very low chance, but the enemy just hits this like it's nothing. Oh man. Good. Break his morale, please. Good, good. Oh my, this dude is with 0 HP. Come on. Good. Okay, we made them retreat. Holy moly. Yikes, this was not a good contract. Once again, we got smashed. This guy's retreating, but I'm still not gonna gamble with this. Good. You are tired, you don't do anything. Let's just recover your fatigue. Run them down. Let's get this motherfucker. Try to puncture him, at least we can get the armor. No, guess not. He's gonna try to run. There we go. Yeah, we lost this guy. He was a very bad unit anyways. So it's not that much of a big deal, but still, losing a unit is always pretty bad. And now we don't really have a front line anymore. Once again, defense HP. The wing units are always gonna be like this, and I'm gonna give him the plus 25% HP. There we go, 85, that's very good. This guy, same thing. Defense HP. HP again. What is this? Cannot move, low initiative, okay. And this, I cannot move. This guy can, damn. His leg was shattered. Level 3, that's very good. Very bad melee roll, so I'm not gonna go for it. I'm gonna get this instead and resolve. And we're gonna get the quick hands so that we can change our weapons quickly. This guy, he got a level, I don't know how. He got 4 kills? What the hell? Okay. This, I suppose. For perks, I'm gonna give the same, even though I don't really have a polearm here right now. I intend to get this guy a polearm, so that's that. Another troop lost, but it is what it is. Low-key thinking about going to this city again, because now we have the money, and even though the witch hunter is within reach now, I'd rather recruit a frontliner. We don't really have many frontliners. And we are getting overwhelmed really easily, so I think it's a better business to get another frontliner in the other city. And I'm gonna replace the knife with this bludgeon for the archers, because I think it's more important for them to have access to the stun than to have a knife. Knives, the beneficial part is that they don't weigh you down, like for example this, it weighs you down by reducing your fatigue. Knives don't really have that, but I don't see them be useful for archers in any capacity. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this dagger, which deals more damage to this guy, because it means that if we have someone surrounded and that someone is struggling, an enemy I mean, if we have an enemy that is surrounded, we just make this guy replace his sword with a dagger and we try to puncture the enemy until we can take him out without damaging his armor, meaning we can get his armor later on. So it's a good strategy, I suppose. We're gonna have to get tools. How many tools do we need? 14. Oh my. That's a delivery contract. You're just a messenger, pretty much. It's free as long as I don't sleep on my way there, because sometimes you get ambushed, and if you're not paying attention, you just die. So I need to be careful when moving around here. Dusk and night. That's unlucky. Wait outside of the town. We're not gonna get inside. Ambition fulfilled. Okay. Good. So we did the friendly city ambition. That's nice. Now we need to wait for another one. Let's see if we have a contract. We do. Recently raided. Okay, what do we have? Another delivery. To where? Pay more. Kochenland. Kochenland. We're gonna have to get more tools. And this is very cheap. I'm gonna get this. Even though we have a lot. Just stockpiling at this point. Ammunition here is not cheap. But we're gonna have to get it. This guy, how long? 1 to 3 days. Okay. This guy's still with this injury. Oh my. Ooh, I think I spent too much money. Now I cannot recruit the other squire who is in this city. I think. 174, I cannot. That was a mistake, and I need to get ammunition, so I just got myself clobbered. Bad economy management. This sucks. Another delivery. Where? Oh, we're going back and forth at this point. How are we looking in the injury front? Very good. We healed of everything. Have any contracts? Nope. Unlucky. And we low-key have no chance of getting more money, so we're gonna have to find another city. Hopefully we're gonna find a contract soon enough. We're going for the 2,000 crowns first. Wee! How about... Oh! Don't stop running, man. Move, 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 move. Okay. It's not worth buying. What is this contract? It's one of those to recover some stuff. Okay. It's an undead fight. I accept. Let's see where it is. There. Run. Just keep on running. Don't look back. There we go. We lost him. Bro, can you just leave me alone? Bro, how are you seeing me from this far? Holy moly. We're fighting 4 skeletons. Is that even worth it? I mean... I see one without armor. And without shield, he has nothing. But the others, they're pretty well equipped. Oh. Missing that was very bad. Costs 3 AP, so they'll not be able to attack me straight up. Damn it. Better to give one shot. Damn it. So now we do the spear wall. They're not gonna move, bastards. Yikes. Oh man. We're looking at a surrender angle, quite frankly. I low-key don't want to engage with this. The problem is, can I move this guy? I think we just doomed ourselves. We're gonna have to fight, I suppose. Yeah, look at this. Ay, 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 ay. Better to just... let's try this and reload. Pike. Well, we deal some damage against the skeleton at least. Let's start. Nice. Got one. I cannot move there. Ay, 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 man. Ay, 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 ay. This is not looking good. I think it's better to use this guy as melee. Defend. Come on. Aye. Yes, this is gonna be tough. Damn. I just want the wings to just keep on shield walling this. Just shield wall. Ah, this cannot move? Oh man. Damn. Freaking tile. Yikes, can we hit once? There we go. Nice, nice block. Good. Defend. Good, good, good. Good. We can still not shield wall, but I'm not gonna attack. I don't think it's worth it. I just want a shield wall. That's all I'm gonna do in this fight. The wings are just here to defend. That's all they're gonna do. Good. Damn it. I see, that's what I want to avoid. I don't want to be hit. Nice. Good hit. So this guy's under a lot of pressure. I'm gonna shield wall with him, and this guy's gonna attack. Good. At least some damage. Shield wall again. Not worth moving now. Now it might. No, I want to him to attack first. Good. Good. Go. Damn it. Okay. Wait, I want this guy to surround him as well. Come here. Wait. Now you're gonna have to go. Yikes, that's 22%. I regret doing that. I regret moving that guy there. Oh my. Yes. Oh, most of the damage we took was right at the end, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Some decent weapons. Good helmets, better shields. All in all, it's pretty positive. Wait, is it better? Oh, no, it's the same. Given the size, I thought it would be better, but at least apparently it was a lie. Okay. Well, whatever. It's no big deal. Yeah, this guy, he's doing really well. Recruiting him was a good decision. Let's go back to Eisenholz. Maybe we could have partook in that fight. There we go. 1k. Do we have a good recruit here? No. We have this poacher. But I don't want a poacher. We have 1100. Which is pretty decent. We are closer to the 2000 goal. Oh no! We're definitely not fighting this. Oh man, that's a bad retreat. Ah, that's so unlucky, man. That's so fucking unlucky. Oh, and he's one of our best units. Oh. Well, guess he just escaped. Oh. Okay. That's why walking around at night always sucks. Your visibility is so bad you just don't see anything, so dudes just ambush you out of nowhere. Can you leave me alone, friend? Grumbach. Oh, medical supplies are actually pretty cheap in this run, for some reason. By the way, forgot. What's this contract? This is a good paying caravan, but it's for 3 days, and the chance of us getting ambushed is very high. We can take the risk, but if we encounter a big fight, we're gonna have to retreat. Yeah, let's just do that. Northwest. Oh, we're going quite a long way around this, huh? That's a bad sign. I can see enemies already. Right. Well, if we manage to finish this contract, I think we're gonna get the 2,000 crown mark. That's a big city. Ooh. Thank you. The kid straight up repaired everything, that's nice. Flee. We're not gonna fight this. Hello? Is this game still going? Wasn't it paused? What the hell, man? Don't get caught. Sometimes the retreat is really bad, where your unit's just gonna position themselves like idiots and they're gonna be caught by the enemy. Hopefully that doesn't happen here, because if one of them is caught, they just die. But it's just funny, because why was the game still running? It should have paused. Damn it. Well, at least we ran. There is a morale impact from running from battles like this, but better to have a morale impact with someone in your team than to try to fight this and die. So let's just get the hell out of here. Yeah, this region of the map is really bad. Oh man, he's just gonna surround me, isn't he? I need to move out of here. Problem is that this city won't have any contracts. We can see here the relations neutral. It just means that we have to have a relationship with the royal house with this banner, which we don't. Relations cold. Yep. That's why these caravan contracts, that's why they're pretty bad. Stuff like that happens and you don't really have anything to do. You either just run or you die. And it's much better to run. This guy has some good armor. Militia. I'll take that. Good melee. Some defense. Let's give him a better shield, some armor. Let's put the spear on the wing. This guy doesn't have a good melee defense, so what I'm gonna do with him? His attack is low too, so for now I think it's better to have the short sword anyways. I'm gonna give him a dagger, so that we can replace the sword with a dagger if we needed. So we have 405, we're paying 90 per day. Oh, but we need food. Eesh. Okay, we're gonna buy this. I've never used war dogs. I don't know if they're any good. Perhaps I can give them a shot sometime. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go this way. I want to see if there is something there. Windlands. Good. Found a tomb. Interesting. Not much we can do about it though. This bathing isn't the best. Let's avoid the mountain, shall we? Let's go back to Grumbach. Yeah, and we arrive at night, obviously, so we're gonna have to camp outside. Or we can just take the contract and get this done with. There is no contract, so we just move. Let's keep on going west. Yeah, this region of the map is really run down, full of battles. Bathing. Peasants. So we might see a town anytime soon? Yes. What is this? Cronenberg. We have a caravan hand, but his equipment sucks. Yeah, doesn't seem like a good troop. Caravan god. Oh, I want to be paid in advance, so. Well, it's the city to our east. So hopefully we are not going to encounter some strong enemy that way. Yeah, we're almost out of money. Really close to getting... What do we have? What are we fighting? Definitely want the heal advantage. This guy is using the pike for some... Damn it. Okay, so just... weak brigands. Yes. But lots of them. Lots and lots and lots of them. Let's avoid engaging them straight up. Let's fall back. I winged the wrong guy. Yes. I'm gonna have to move here. You are with the wrong equipment. And he's really displaced because the caravan god, he took the spot that we wanted. It's nighttime, damn it. The pickaxe is the most dangerous. Nice. We hit that, that's good. This guy's just gonna... Okay. Pitchfork. Can be dangerous. Have to keep an eye out for that one. They're gonna collapse on this dude. Yes. Okay, this means that our allies are collapsing on them too. Ooh, but this is bad. This is very bad. That's a, ooh, nice hit. That's a very bad positioning. Eesh, do I want to face this? I don't have a choice, do I? I want to deal with this pocket. Nice. This guy is hitting a lot. That's a problem when you don't start with a crossbow. It starts not loaded, so you just lose in action. That's blocking. Are you serious? Good. Ah. Yeah. That guy retreated. Good. Cannot move. Good. Ooh, we hit that. Eesh. Oh, come on, man. Good. At least we weren't punished by that. Ooh, damn. Damn it. Nope. Wow, you move again? Good. Just gonna put my troops next to here, because if he manages to escape, I just run him down. There we go. Okay. We just wait for what he does. There we go. Easy win. We lost a caravan god in the process, but better than losing one of our own. And this guy got level 4. He is doing really well. This guy is doing really well. Gonna give him shield expert. Very nice. Good. Ooh. One ranged skill, even though I don't think that guy uses ranged anyways, but whatever. What is this contract? Delivery. Kochenland again. Okay. Let's go in a straight line there. Here we go. What is this? Ooh. We're doing some good exploration too. It's a pretty good contract. Sami Orc Young. Definitely not gonna fight that. If we're struggling against bandits, imagine against orcs. Orcs, by the way, they're a fucking menace in this game. And I'm really serious when I mean menace. What is this? Raider. I see good equipment with that guy. And here we have the Squire. So what can we do here? We have a good armor, but we don't really need it. What else can we do? Let's check the contract. What is this? Ah, caravan again. One more in advance. Ish. Need some time to think. And this one? Delivery. I accept it. Delivery contracts, they're almost always very easy to do. Got hire this guy. Unfortunately, we did not get any spears from that combat. This guy has ranged growth, but his initial ranged skill is just so atrocious that I don't think it's worth it. What do we have? More fatigue recovery. Spot. Okay. By the way, let's see what our team has. Yeah, that's good. I mean, very situational, but works. So this guy doesn't really have a choice. He's gonna have to go with a short sword and a shield, even though he fits. No, he fits well for a sword. Yes. He works well with a sword. He has good initial melee skill and a good melee defense growth and HP growth if needed. So he can be quite useful. We're gonna be without money. Yeah. Please arrive during the day. Come on. Good. Eesh, we have a 3 skull here. What about recruits? This is the city with the... No, he left. Not like you. This guy? 3k for this? I don't think it's worth it. What do we have here? $3,800. This has got to be the longest caravan contract I've ever seen. We're obviously not gonna take that, and if we do, we're going to retreat. Obviously. What's this? It's done now. Eisenholz. What was that? Eesh, pretty far away. We're good. We're gonna... Ooh! We're gonna have to find a city in the middle of the way. Because we're out of provisions. Or we can... let's gamble and see if we can get to Eisenholz quickly enough. We're not. Go to Varel. Let's play it safe. We're paying what per day? 114. Let's get this. What is this? Ooh. That can be really good. Eisenholz. Yeah. 71 bucks, even though we... Ooh, what is this? I want to partake in this. We're seeing some big fighting going on. Can you spy it? We're not gonna take part of this. I can see it's not going well. It was actually going well. What the hell? Bro, do we re-engage this? Is this even worth it? I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. We got the money. Disappearing villagers. Okay, okay, I know that one. Pay me more, friend. Escort a caravan? Oh no! Oh no! Bloody hell! Ah, I thought it was gonna be one to deal with the disappearing villagers. Now we have a 5... we have this brigand stack ready to go. Not looking good. Oh boy, how unlucky is that? I mean, if we made more use of the Caravaneers, maybe we would have a chance, but I don't think it's worth the gamble. This contract is not paying well anyways. Yeah, look at the damage. We're definitely not gonna win this. I mean, they're doing really well. Yeah, until they start hitting. Yeah. It wouldn't be any other way. Yeah. Well, there goes another caravan contract. That's why I hate these caravan contracts, dude. I hate them. They're just so prone to bad RNG. You're just dead. What's this? What is this? Aye. Eisenhower's again. Can we just stop with this loop? I want to get out of this region, man. And we're gonna encounter the same brigand stack. Can you bastards just leave us alone? Bloody hell, dude. That's an undead track. Interesting. Get out of here. Bro, this region sucks. Let me get out of this place. If only the contract stopped in this region. We're gonna get another grain. And we don't really have any money. We're gonna have to go here. And we just have to follow the flow. This region here is just impossible. So many brigands. You just cannot move there. At all. That's a monster track. Do we have one more day? We do. No contract. Oh man, we're gonna lose to lack of money. Ay, 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 ay. We have salt here. I don't want to sell it in unfavorable circumstances, but We might have to. Better than going bankrupt. What is this? What's this? Payment in advance, please. Yes, good. Okay. This is a good sell. 594. Better than the predicament we were earlier. I'm gonna buy this. Crystal Skull. Hopefully we're not gonna encounter raiders. Let's not fight in the mountains, please. Leave. Leave, 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 leave. I have no interest in you. What the hell is this? Am I gonna fight everyone at the same time? What's going on? Oh. Stupid fucking zombies. That's going to be very problematic because these zombies, they're not strong at all, but they have a catch. The catch is that they eat corpses and they get stronger. So what's gonna happen is that these dumbass bandits, they're gonna throw themselves up to the ghouls, and the ghouls are just gonna melt them. Meaning that we're gonna have to fight a huge stack of strong ghouls because the bandits are just gonna die to them. So it's ideal that we deal with these bandits here as soon as possible. So that's why I'm not gonna retreat. I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna wait until they come about. Good hit. Nice, that was very lucky. Bastard! Forgot about the necromancer. Yeah, these are the ghouls that I'm talking about. Why are they coming to me? Okay. This is gonna be a big problem. This fight is gonna be a huge problem. Yeah. Of course, he doesn't miss. I don't like the pickaxe, but he's very far away from me. Better to use this next. This dude has a dagger, that's a problem. Yeah, this is gonna keep on happening all the time. We're gonna kill and he's gonna bring back. I think we lost, dude. Yeah, we definitely lost. We definitely lost. Yeah, see? So now we have the tier 2 and we have a tier 3. What are we doing this fight? Ah, yes, it's the contract fight. Yes, I had forgotten. Can we defend one attack, please? Yikes, and we take damage. We need to blast this necromancer. I was stupid, I should have attacked first. Shield wall, please. Just defend. Now, it's gonna be better for you to take up this high ground and try to snipe this bastard. Didn't hit anyways. Nice block, friend. This is not good, by the way. Him killing this, it's not good news, okay? Because now this dude, this ghoul, can eat this and become tier 3 like this one. Or this one can eat and become a tier 2, so that's not good news. Wenton killing of these ghouls is not a good thing to do at all. Alright, can we stop with the summoning, please? Ah, we cannot miss that. I don't want to kill this, I want to kill this thing instead. I'll kill this then. Fatigued. What? Almost breaking our armor. Yeah. We have two tier 3s. Frankly, I just want to avoid the ghouls. The Nachzeggers, whatever. Yeah, he's just gonna keep on resurrecting that. Ah man. Not much else to do here. He's just gonna keep on resurrecting that. The ghouls are gonna kill everyone. Don't get caught, please. Oh, what is this bat? Ah, man. Aw, come on. This is just so much bullshit. What is this bad thing, man? He had this entire place here to retreat and he chose this way. Like, what the hell, dude? Ah, what the hell? This is so ridiculous, dude. Yeah, that's over. This is just so ridiculous. It's one of the reasons why this game pisses me off so much. Like, there was no reason for him to retreat this way. He should have just gone down. Just go south, dude. Why are you... Ah, man. This is just so ridiculous. This is just so ridiculous. And it was our best unit too, wasn't it? What? Oh no, we had an extra troop, right? Yeah, we had the spearman. This is just so disgusting. Now let's just deliver this, whatever. And like, why the fuck are these things here anyways, dude? Had to come about just as I was gonna catch the thieves, right? It's the kind of RNG in this game that kind of pisses me off, dude. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, this is frankly really stupid, man. I'm gonna call it here for today, boys. I might stream tomorrow, too. Tomorrow I'm planning to make a longer stream. I already told this stream would be short, but with this low note, we're gonna end the stream, and I'll catch you boys later. See you guys later, boys.